welcome to Nilah matchup games. This is the first matchup video that I'm doing. I'll try to find a matchup of every ADC, at least one of them. Going into Tristana, Yuumi,
30 seconds until minions
as
spawn.
Nilah Sona. I am a Nilah one trick. Currently about Emerald 3 at this point. Tristana Yuumi is it's a good lane. It's a good lane for Nilah. You know, you got the W to block the bombs charging, which is usually a pretty good counter to Tristana. It gets rid of a lot of damage in a fight.
First blood.
I gave everything.
You know, Sona's not great. But yeah, the only problem with Yuumi lane is they usually have exhaust. I see Tristana's taking it, as am I. But they also have one more combat summoner spell usually, so that's what you gotta watch out for in these kind of lanes with Yuumi. Because they usually have an extra summoner spell available.
Prepare yourself. Joy will not falter.
But you know, it's playable, it's playable. A lot of people like to say Nilah isn't that skilled of a champion due to her high win rate. I'd say if you can't play around a 2-1 villain, you'd say maybe get good. Get push in. No, it's not terrible. You have a couple of options of pushing level 1 to 3 as Nilah. You know, you could get pushed in and then play for the level 3. You can push in level 2 and then if there's no angle, shove it into the turret fully and then bounce back and play for the level 3 that way. I can't do it here. We got level 3 off these minions here. As opposed to the Tristana, who's probably going to get level 3 halfway across this next wave, the kind of wave. Now that we got level 3, we can walk over here. Maybe I should put it over there. We can hover this.
Has been slain.
We can hover it. Let's get it dead.
Has been slain.
Good shot. And then we just go back to the wave.
7 hands reach for 7.
Tristana should lose quite a bit here. Maybe not this full wave, but should be a decent chunk of it. Because of this recall, we'll go collect for this game.
Nothing can harm you.
Essentially, you're building your first item off your first recall. If you get a really early recall and you're only landing on about 300 to 500 gold, you can buy a longsword. You can buy two daggers because they both fit with the either collector or yuntar. The thing with going 2 daggers is you can go into Berserker's Greaves if you go collector, which is usually a must, at least in my opinion. You need to have some sort of attack speed, and going an attack speed item is a waste of Nilah's great AD scaling. Whereas if you go yuntar, you don't need any other attack speed item, so going Berserker's Greaves is unnecessary.
I have the best game in the spirit realm.
Oh, this kind of fun. But you know as well, you shouldn't really die in this lane. You shouldn't really die in any Yuumi lane. Unless they have a really aggressive early game jungler. You get caught. So honestly, we're in probably a win-win situation here with the matchup. You know, we could sit back, do nothing, and then late game we just outscale them. But at the same time, we also have early game pressure because Tristana is kind of useless into Nilah.
No adversary is too powerful for me.
But you know, I don't mind bouncing back the wave here. We should try slow push
I
this.
will topple
Which time I
giants.
spawn. We've only lost it.
No god,
Just
no
so we can really
devil
look for an
can
angle.
stop me.
Good also. Wow. How do I finish? Yeah, no, I don't hate it. With Graves here. Yeah, that was a little bit unnecessary Graves, but it's okay, we knew it. Maybe I should have done Kabbalah on the wave. I was just trying to get 6. Usually getting the ADC fed isn't the issue. Especially the way I play Nilah, like you can kind of run your head into them
There
quite a
is
lot.
great power
Even die a few
behind
times and it
this
doesn't really matter.
smile.
Doesn't really affect the game state
Be
at all.
wary.
So that's actually one of the greatest things about Nilah. Is she's actually a bully champion, but people don't realize it. Because of the way that she's been marketed as a late game scaler.
To face the beasts of old.
Because while she scales great, if you know Nilah and you know her limits, you can knowledge check people quite well, and they genuinely don't even know what to do early game against them.
Exaltation.
He has no bomb. We can look for something maybe.
I need only 3 weapons. Water,
Maybe dodge the Yumi.
Killing spree.
Just look for Drake now.
I have slain greater dragons than you.
Bit of that. I mean, it's free. It's free. I'm on it.
They destroy the rest.
It's not really a problem if we lose some minions as well. Bot lane is still not level 6, we're about to level 7. That's it, that is neither an intervention. No. Doesn't really matter how fed you are, doesn't really matter how much XP you get. Nilah will always catch up.
An ally has been slain.
That's why having a really good mental on Nilah is probably like, probably boosts your win rate quite a bit. Just if you have a good mental. And if you die a couple times, it's relatively it doesn't matter. You're champion. Now I wouldn't say the same on a thing like Draven, of course, because staying alive on Draven is pretty inherent to his kit. Could maybe Lucian or something.
Fear and spit in the eye of evil.
But that is the BT in Nilah.
Enemy killing spree.
Long and joyous.
That's quite unfortunate. But again, doesn't matter. Honestly, it's great that he gets a kill there instead of Fiddle.
All I feel is joy.
The key thing to think
It
about
is
is that it really does not
difficult.
matter if this guy gets kills. Dodge that.
He rests, wrapped in the 7th layer, deep in the waters.
Sonar healing as well is pretty good. So that does mean he can actually stay. Maybe it's a little bit of an overstay. We can recall, but I'd like to get Collector.
We lose
Slain an enemy. Double kill.
That is the limit test. That is the limit test. Honestly, that was a little bit risky.
An ally
But,
has
you know,
been slain.
now the W
Rampage.
comes soon.
flesh turn to gaze
Sona
upon
healing
the stars.
is quite good. Yuumi has no ult for this fight. And we can't really do anything there. But for them,
They
I can
can't
see how it's
remember the woman I was, but will
it is an
know
angle.
the hero I am.
that's the thing with Nilah.
Your team
W
has destroyed
gives
a turret.
Nilah about maybe
Your
like
team has
depends on
destroyed a
the
turret.
champ that she's going against, but a lot of the time it'll give you like around 40% HP more than you usually have. Because that's the amount of
For
damage
this
that
strength,
will get
I
soaked
give
into it,
everything.
or will get mitigated. So that's a key thing to think of
An enemy has been
when you're playing
slain.
Nilah, is that your W actually gives you more of a HP bar. It's not just a... You can think of it kind of as it is, as like blocking damage, but I think it's more useful to you.
Rage
You
in your
can think of it as
presence, demon.
adding onto your
I
HP
am
bar,
in control.
and then how would you play with that extra HP bar. Good block.
An ally has been slain.
It's a little unfortunate we're getting targeted a bit, but it's fine.
That around the party.
Water binds us.
I have no
as
ult,
it
really.
binds the demon.
He does die for it there.
Reaching
That is
upwards with his 7 hands.
not the ideal outcome for Tristana there. I got a little bit lucky there. I shouldn't have walked
Double
over.
kill.
Exhaust
An
coming up.
ally has been
Oh yeah, I do.
slain.
Another thing, I do like to run exhaust on Nilah. I think it's the optimal summoner's bar.
Dominating.
I don't really think you need barrier. I think exhaust gets you so much more value. Especially as a melee champ, I think it gives you a lot more options than just a simple defensive bar. And I think once you get past a certain point in the game, barrier becomes
Your
pretty
turret has been destroyed.
replaced. It gets replaced by your lifesteal that you get.
Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
You know, and another strong thing about Nilah is,
Your team has
passive?
destroyed a turret.
but not just her actual passive, her passive on her Q.
Nothing
You
can
know, she
harm
gets
you.
armor pen equal to a crit for a max of 32%. It's a really, really strong thing. So even if you go full crit, no LDR, you get the same amount of armor pen as you would if you, actually more than if you went, well, more if you went more on that. But then if you go the same, then you basically start doing true damage. So you get around like 50, 55, 56% armor penetration. Which
Joy
It's
was
just
my choice. I would choose it again.
are completely broken against
An ally has been
Things like-
slain.
plated steel caps. A little bit of an FF, tilted FF vote from Got here. But you know, the only thing as well we have to watch out for if we're 1v2 against the bot lane here is the Yuumi ult. Yuumi ult negates a lot of the damage,
No god,
of course,
no
because it's
devil can
really strong.
stop me.
Quite strong. Especially when she's got Moonstone. So we just gotta be careful here of the ult, but once the ult's gone, you can just completely 1v2 them. If you play it right.
River of fate,
Sing on
guide me
1500
to
here.
greatness.
We'll definitely recall. We can also pick up
An
this
ally has been slain. Dominating.
Oh, it's not we don't catch him now. Sometimes you can buffer the Tristana W with your own ult. round hits, steal the gold. And we get a third charge up as well. Beautiful. Yeah, Herald can be really strong to use it correctly, or it can be absolute trash. Just depends on how many charges you get. But now we're sitting on 2,600, so we should absolutely leave her. No need to greed any further. Yeah. We don't have enough boots, but we can get the double dagger. Pretty nice.
Shut down.
I actually don't mind that.
Evil hides in every corner
Like I said,
of the world, but I always
kills on
find
Tristana are
it.
just kind of useless. So I think of every single cannon in this game. It's a bit embarrassing, but we move.
Triumph.
An enemy has
kinda
been
hovering.
slain.
Click on my ward.
I need
If we
only
sequence
three
it
weapons.
correctly, we should be able to get
Muscle,
Drake
mind.
and Atakan all in one. Graves should come right away. And we don't want to pull it out because we're on the blue side.
Destroy the rest.
So pulling it out, go to here, would just be useless. We're bringing it to them. Making it feel slime maybe. We can go Atakan straight away maybe, but kind of better at least respond to this silly little guy over in the mid lane.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe we can collapse on this.
Enemy rampage.
No, it's not a bad angle. Put all out in the open.
Turn darkness into
Now we get the flash. It's not bad. Wave coming in. Maybe we can pressure the turret. Tristana's mid. Two are dead. Fiddle can't really do anything here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sing on 1500 again. We'll just recall. Chase one more.
An enemy has been slain.
We will just hover it though. Just in case. But now we really should use that. Getting bits here is really good. Beats Berserker's Greaves. Just makes our life tons easier. Actually. We're good at bits worth it. Now we should be really strong here. With an extra cloak, 65%.
Not enough.
Crit is really strong on Nilah. Tristana is quite ahead of us, but remember, our W basically counters her, so... And we can give our W to allies, so... Now that's the Yumi ult we were talking about. Now we shouldn't be scared to take fight with it at all. Oh, I'm just gonna pop a ward over here. Just so we can see it.
It is difficult.
And they can't really stop the two-lane pusher.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I just send a ward if we run into
Your
the
team has destroyed a turret. Double kill.
well,
Triple
we
kill.
might just be able to end here.
Quadra
the game.
kill. Ace.
So while we didn't really do anything this game,
Your team
that's kind of our
has
job.
destroyed an inhibitor.
Like we said,
Your
in the
team
early
has
game, it's kind of like a win-win lane for this.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy
know.
has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Just like that, that's how
A
you beat
summoner has
Tristana.
disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
Thanks for watching, and hope you learned something.